Hello, my name is Maddie, and if you want to find a way to learn through social media, keep watching. Time is the one thing we can't get back, and we should take care on how we spend it. And when it comes to language learning, it can be a little tricky. We're always thinking about how long it's gonna take me to learn a language, how much time do I have to spend daily to learn it, how I'm gonna fit it into my schedule, how I'm gonna, add it to my daily life, and these are all valid questions. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you 5 tips that will answer all of these questions. Tip number 1, be honest with yourself. And I mean be honest on how much time do you have to spend. If you have a full-time job and 2 kids, learning a language or adding language learning to it, it can be very, very overwhelming, especially if you never did it before. So be honest on how much time you can spend daily or weekly or monthly into language learning so you don't get overwhelmed and quick really soon. Tip number 2, make it a progress. Make it slowly growing. So maybe you start with 5 minutes a day with an app like Duolingo or Memrise, and then you start increasing it. So once you're used to the 5 minutes, maybe you add 5 more minutes of reading a blog or 10 more minutes of watching videos in that foreign language. So especially if you've never done this before and you find always a way to procrastinate, make it progressively increasing the time that you spend learning it. I don't know if that last sentence made sense, but what I'm trying to say is that start small with 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and then you can increase it. If you do have a lot of time, and you're not a procrastinator, first of all, congratulations, you're amazing. And second, maybe you can try with half an hour and then make it an hour. But I do think this is a good idea, especially for the very, very busy people. Tip number 3, pick the right time. So we usually in the beginning pick just a random time to learn a language. And I really don't recommend this. Like if you work a full-time job, when you come home, you're probably really tired. And if you get into learning the language right away, you won't be able to concentrate because you're just come with all of your work mindset and you're just thinking about a lot of things at the same time, and you can't just put your head into language learning. So if you are a morning person, that's incredible, first of all, and maybe you can wake up earlier and study, take like a me time, and then that time you use for studying while you drink your coffee, maybe that's your thing. But if you're a night person and you do work a full-time job and the only time you have is night, I would recommend first unwind, take a shower, eat, maybe have dinner, put in your comfy clothes, and then get into language learning, because otherwise it would be too overwhelming. Or maybe you can find a way at midday, at lunchtime, maybe you have some extra time and you can use that time to learn a language. So just find the right time for you that work for you, and it's a little bit of trial and error. You have to try different things until you find the perfect hour. So don't worry and don't feel frustrated if at the beginning you feel like any hour is working for you. You will eventually find it. Take it for me, it took me a long time, and I finally found my way to take the perfect time for me to learn a language. Tip number 4, make a schedule. If you're a very organized person, this will absolutely help you. Maybe decide 2 days a week, or every day if you do an everyday kind of learning thing. So add activities to each day. So maybe Friday is your fun learning day and you just watch videos on YouTube in the target languages to get too used to it. Maybe take a day for grammar if you want to learn grammar. Maybe take a day for talking, even if it's yourself. Take a day for writing. Pick each day. For example, Monday for something, Tuesday another thing, and make it diverse. And it actually can help you to know in advance what you're gonna do. So let's say you're all day working and then you get home, you don't have to like sit and wonder what I'm gonna do now, what I have to learn. You already know, oh, today is grammar day, so today I will check the grammar book, or today is listening day, so I'm gonna listen to some podcasts and take notes in the target language. Those kind of things that take each day an activity, and you can do it 2 times a week or the whole week if you want it, from Monday to Friday maybe. Make it work into your daily life. Tip number 5. Don't expect it to be perfect. Do not expect it to be perfect, because it won't. Some days you will feel very motivated to do 2 hours straight of language learning. Some days 5 minutes will be, you won't want to do it. Sometimes you will feel overwhelmed by the language. So when you do this, when you do feel overwhelmed by the language, take some days off. Maybe a day off, maybe a weekend off, maybe a week off, whatever you need. But spending time apart from the language can actually help you when you return to language learning to learn better. So don't panic if one day you didn't do it. It is a process to get, used to do it. It is a process to make it a habit in your life, to fit it in your daily routine. So don't panic if it is not perfect. And remember to have fun with it. The more fun it is to learn for you, the more you will be motivated to do it at any time. So have fun. Yeah. Oh, and for those of you wondering how you can learn with social media, there are plenty of things. You can follow accounts that teach language learning, that have like the word of the day kind of thing. So while you scroll in your regular Instagram, you can find it. And also you can follow me. I always add in my stories words in each language that I'm learning and that I've learned. I also make posts where I describe things like what's a polyglot, what's fluency, and terms that are related to language learning, as well as my travels. So don't forget to check that out. If you did like this video and found it useful, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I swear I have a cool Instagram. It has like cute drawings that I make and good content. Oh, really good content. Yeah, check it out. I know you're curious. Okay, bye.